And this is happening right now in Black Rock, where thick black smoke is filling the skies over Buffalo. It's coming from a stubborn 4-alarm fire that broke out early today at Niagara Lubricants on Chandler Street. And that's where News 4's Don Postles leads off our live team coverage tonight. Don?
Jackie, Buffalo firefighters have been at it all day since 5:30 this morning. Crews even had to bring in additional equipment from the Buffalo Airport and the Niagara Falls Air Reserve Station. They wanted those foam trucks because this inferno behind me, that building was full of lubricants, grease, and what have you. And it went up in flames around 5:30 this morning, causing an environmental concern for this neighborhood. There was thick clouds of smoke that's been fouling the air since 5:30 this morning. And our team coverage continues tonight with News 4's Rachel Kingston, who has more on this very difficult battle.
The blaze ignited just before 6 o'clock this morning. No one could have predicted then that it would rage on for the entire day and into the night. The plume of thick black smoke could be seen from miles away. Niagara Lubricants on Chandler Street in Buffalo has been engulfed in flames for almost 12 hours now. The building was full of oil, propane tanks, grease barrels, all extremely volatile materials.
There's so much stuff in there, so much lubricant, so much oil, so much everything. And unfortunately, water doesn't put it out. It just spreads it around. And the fire is deep in the building, and the hand lines can't even hit it with the foam on it.
By mid-afternoon, the Buffalo and Airport fire departments had run out of fire retardant foam, and the U.S. Air Force's foam pumper truck arrived as a backup. People who live in the area bounded by Elmwood, Amherst, and Reservation have been told to stay inside and keep their windows shut. There's also concern for the welfare of the first responders who've been exposed to this toxicity all day long.
Checking everybody. We just want to make sure our guys and gals are safe. So we're checking them, people who were exposed to the fumes or whatever, people who are working this scene. We're doing baselines on them, checking them off. They'll submit an exposure form, which is status quo for the department. It's what we do to protect our guys and gals.
At this point, Buffalo firefighters intend to let the fire burn out on its own. And within the last hour, we have started to see some signs of progress here. Look down the street behind me. You can see firefighters are once again using water, not the foam, to fight the fire. That's a good sign. Also a really good sign that smoke isn't quite as thick and black as it was earlier. So, you know, it really looks like, Don, maybe some of this stuff is finally starting to burn off a little bit.
And they're going to wait until it burns itself out. Now, we've seen another good sign. Ladder 4 just left the scene, so fewer men are battling the blaze. And about 4 minutes ago, a freight train went by. That's the first train that the Buffalo Fire Department has allowed to use the track since the fire broke out at 5:30 this morning. This is not the first time this area, as you know, Rachel, has been hit by fire.